Lady B's in the house.
Good morning. Look, you preaching and you jamming this morning.
Well, thank you. God get some glory.
Amen. You doing them both this morning. You just jamming this morning. So, this morning, right before I came in, they announced, I want to just bring this up first, that they released those 3 hostages from North Korea this morning. So I, want to say, that's a victory for the United States of America.
Well, the whole thing here, and certainly we're glad about that. Mm-hmm. But, I can't help but feel that there's something else behind.
There's a motive.
Korea being all cooperative and everything,
yeah.
These days, because actually some Chinese scientists have said that, they detected some things with their scientific equipment, because North Korea continues to insist that everything's good.
You like me.
But the Chinese are believing, and they're concerned because they're afraid of radiational fallout. Mm-hmm. They think that that mountain collapsed, that they put that last nuclear blast under, and of course set off a number of earthquakes in the area. Stop fooling around with the tectonic plates and stuff on this earth. I got a problem with that.
Yeah, you like me, so I'm always on guard about.
But the thing of it is that they really believe that North Korea is saying, okay, we will denuclearize, and they're doing everything that's politically correct now, but they really believe that the motivation behind that is that they had some unforeseen things happen after that last blast.
So now they're playing nice.
And they're playing nice because they would like to get themselves,
they need something.
It's an opportunity for them to get themselves in the good graces of the Western world.
That's all it is.
And get some sanctions lifted, get some things that they need, knowing that the nuclear option is no longer on the table for them as it has been previously. Because obviously that situation, I tend to believe that last blast kind of set them back.
Yeah, I agree.
And somebody's back there, then snatched off their little hat and said, that wasn't supposed to happen.
That wasn't supposed to happen. And then, so let's talk about the Met Gala. So the Met Gala was Monday night, right? It was a Catholic theme, right?
Right.
Where, Piers Morgan last night went crazy. He's a Catholic, and he went off on his television show in the UK saying that he is that he's a Catholic, that he felt that it was disrespectful. He even went so far as to call the celebrities who participated ignorant. Now, for me, I know every year the Met Gala comes up with a different theme. Right? And before the Met Gala happened, they did go, Anna Wintour and all the folks from Vogue did go and over and talk with the Vatican, right? And they got the approval, right? And I was even told that the Vatican even gave them some pieces or whatever. So for me, to see the different celebrities really get into costume, for me, I thought, the art of it was amazing.
Well, this is an event that's all about cutting edge and artistry. It's a foregone conclusion that somebody's going to push the limits.
Right.
That's going to happen. And, it's in as much as I was trying to find a story I saw earlier this morning. A very conservative talk show host said that he was talking about Donald Glover, a.k.a. Childish Gambino, and his new video, which apparently debuted over the weekend for his new song, and 10 million views or something
10 million
like that.
views, yep.
And he says that Glover is using voodoo in the video to sell bogus ideas to the public, and that he's this particular and I should have saved it or bookmarked it. But this guy is saying that, hey, the economy's improving, and he's out here doing this, and it's the usual stuff that the Trump type supporters tend to put out there. But I'm like, y'all done took a page from Malcolm X.
Right.
By any means necessary.
By any means necessary. I mean, the way. the way they try to spin,
Mm-hmm.
people's views, it's amazing to me. And Black Panther came out yesterday on DVD. I know you saw that.
Right.
Came on DVD yesterday. I also want to mention Yolanda Adams. Congratulate her. She is nominated for a Tony Award she wrote an original song for the SpongeBob musical.
Mm-hmm.
So she's nominated for a Tony Award. Then she's also going to be honored at the National Museum of African American Music later on this year as well. So I want to make sure I mention that. And John Gray on Sunday, I don't know if you got to see when Ron Carpenter handed him the keys to his church in Greenville, South Carolina, which was originally Redemption Church. Mm-hmm. But when he handed John Gray the keys, for folks who don't know, John Gray used to be the associate pastor of Lakewood Church, and now he's taken over Ron Carpenter's church in Greenville, South Carolina, and it was a very emotional moment. So I want to just congratulate John and his wife Aventa Gray, and I guess for his installation service, Joel Osteen is going to make the trip to South Carolina to install him as the new pastor of now it's called Relentless Church.
Mm-hmm. Also, I want to congratulate Melvin Williams and Bridget Fleury.
Mm-hmm.
The special that did for PBS.
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
Here in you were.
Yeah, but you got it. Go ahead.
Was it an Emmy Award?
Yep.
Yeah, and that doesn't happen often, and for some of our folks of color to receive Emmy nomination here in Mississippi for work that was done in Mississippi, work that was done by a team of Mississippians.
That's right.
To pull that project together, that is huge.
Huge. Yeah. And then Fred Hammond. I want to mention Fred Hammond because he snuck a new song out on us. I don't know if he remade Marvin Gaye's "What's Going On." Have you heard it yet?
I have not heard that.
So I just happened. Okay, this past week they did like this OWN did a Mother's Day special with Erica and Tina Campbell and their mom, and so it made me go on Erica's page, and she had the song on her page, and I'm like, Fred Hammond then snuck a song. He remade Marvin Gaye's "What's Going On," and they what they call him the king of urban worship, and he did amazing. Fred Hammond has amazing vocals anyway, but he did an amazing job on it. So I wanted to mention that, and and John McCain, his book is coming out at the end of this month, and. This weekend, I don't know if you got to hear the little snippet that they played on NPR of him talking and him saying, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here. And I was telling my husband, I said, we know his cancer is terminal, but, just to hear him say that he doesn't know how much longer he's going to be here and writing as his memoir and having all these different people come to his house and, just to tell them how he feels about them, why he's still here, and for them to spend some time with him, I just think it's amazing. And I was telling my husband that,
John McCain is, like him or not, he's one who's kept it real. As a matter of fact, earlier last week, he in a interview, he said that it was a mistake picking Sarah Palin as his running mate.
I read that. That was powerful, and that's what I was saying. Even though you may not have the same political views as he does, you have to respect the fact.
Respect
he's very upstanding, very very honest, and for him to say that was powerful. To say I made a mistake. Mm-hmm. He said I made a mistake. He said after the convention, it was all downhill. I think it said it was all downhill from there.
She went rogue on it.
She went rogue. So that's all I have, and I want to end with this. I want to wish a happy Mother's Day to my mother, Janice Biggie, and my mother-in-law, Katie Sue Smith, and all the ladies at New Caney Creek Missionary Baptist Church. And for you men out there, take your wives, your mothers, your daughter's cars to my husband car wash this weekend and get them all cleaned up. And then follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at FirstLadyB, or log on to my blog, FirstLadyB.com, where I merge gospel news and pop culture.
All righty then. Gospel news and pop culture. And of course, also, all you folks out there, you can register at WOAD.com for the Mother's Day giveaway. Hey, we're talking about a beautiful gift basket from Another Brooks production, as well as a $103 gift card for either Salad Mookie's or Bravo's to take her out for a wonderful dinner, and also 103 songs from our music library.
Oh, wow. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good gift.
So, and get it in now.
Amen.
Go on and rest. We've got more great music. It's all here in WOAD.